Hey, welcome back. We're so glad you're here. Yeah.
I had no idea.
Jingle bells. We're here instead of Nick Barris, and I know you're thinking,
what happened?
I will not watch this show again. But we're talking about holiday memories, and we're so glad to have you with us. Let's check in this morning with Judy. She's been holding a while. Thank you for doing that.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Hi there.
Morning and Merry Christmas to all.
To you
Merry
as well.
Christmas to
Merry
you.
Christmas.
I wanted to tell you about my Shirley Temple Christmas.
Oh, boy.
When in the mid-50s, I was approximately 5 years old, and I was in a children's home. And my favorite show was Shirley Temple movies. Well, on Christmas, pretty much all we ever did was, we'd go to church, all the children, girls and boys, would sing in the choir, Christmas songs. But this one Christmas, when I was approximately 5 years old, these people come. Of course, I didn't have no idea who they were. Grown-ups, the teenagers, and they came in, and of course they had our chairs lined up in country rows, and they brought in toys. Well, this one girl, and I can still see her in my memory, she had long dark hair, and to me she looked like a grown-up. Of course, she was probably somewhere between 13, 15 years old. Well, she comes in with a box all wrapped up with ribbons and bows, and she had this Shirley Temple doll on top of it.
Wow.
And I'm sitting there watching the different children get up and present someone with a gift. And my little eyes felt like marbles, and I can remember that so much. Looking at that doll, could not take my eyes off that.
Right.
Well, lo and behold, she gets up and walks right toward me and puts it in my lap.
Oh,
Wow.
I call that my Shirley, it's a Shirley Temple doll, and I call it my Shirley Temple Christmas.
I love it.
yeah.
That is so
That's
sweet.
And every year, I think of that lady, and of course, I'm 63 years old now, and like I said, she was somewhere in the teens.
Yeah.
I think of her, and she's still young and beautiful to me.
Yes.
And she's with me every Christmas because I relive that every Christmas and sometimes before Christmas.
Yeah.
But that is my Shirley Temple.
We love it.
What a great memory.
Yeah,
Play it.
great
It's
memory.
fantastic. Blessings, Miss Judy. Thank you for calling.
God bless you each and every one. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. I used to watch those movies too.
Me
They would
too.
come on Saturday afternoons.
Oh, I loved them.
Shirley Temple and who was that? Mickey Rooney.
Mickey Rooney.
Yeah. I'll be good.
Garland,
Oh
all
yeah.
those.
I'll be good.
Rascals.
Chip Lollipop. Love that. And then Tarzan. Tarzan was the best.
Oh, Tarzan.
Yeah. If you didn't have chores and you had an afternoon of Tarzan movies,
Yeah.
Johnny Weissmuller, that was awesome.
It-
Roy Rogers.
That was
all
living,
that.
baby.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. So let's see if Linda has a favorite, maybe Christmas movie.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
morning.
Good morning. And no, not Christmas movie as such, but going back with Lelan and Dave on the early 60s cold winter and days, yes, the Christmas that I remember best then was, yes, it was early 60s and it had snowed. And we were headed to Gallatin from Nashville on Gallatin Road, which at that time was only 2 lanes. Imagine that. And as we were going through up around the Drakes Creek area, is the lake had frozen. So we, with the family, got out there. We had 2 boys that were good friends of my brothers that were from Iraq that got out on the ice, had our picture made, and then proceeded to my grandmother's house.
Wow.
So thoroughly enjoyed that, and I don't think that was the year that we were coming back from my grandmother's, that we had my cousins with us, and they almost didn't get home for Christmas
My goodness.
because of snow. So
Yeah.
at one time we did have snow in Nashville.
Oh,
we did.
well,
Quite a bit.
it does make it seem more like Christmas when it snows. Miss Linda, thank you for sharing that story with
And
us.
y'all have a very Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
too.
You too.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Thank you.
All right, we have other people just waiting this morning. Thank you for holding, Mike. Merry Christmas. Hey, Mike, are you there?
Hello, Mike.
Maybe he had to.
He's shopping for us.
Yeah.
He had to run out.
Take a
He's
run. All
getting
right.
us gifts.
He's off mic.
And so let's check in with Mary on this morning. She was on line 6, by the way, in case you were wondering. But good morning, Mary.
Good morning. I just have so much to say, and I want to make it short. First off, I'm so glad you guys brought Amy on board. I really enjoyed her. So,
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. I love you too.
Did you pay her? Okay.
The check's in the mail.
Family member.
and Channel 5 is definitely our station. And we live in Smyrna now, so we need Dave in the morning.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you do if you want to drive. Oh my goodness, it's rough down there.
It is.
And I-24 traffic, yeah. And best of all, though, if he leaves, I don't know what y'all are going to do. We love Lelan.
Oh,
Yay.
we love him too.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was watching the news. It was just a few years back, and my grandson was, I watched him a lot, and he was here, my younger grandson. He was 8 or 9, and Lelan came on, and he said, "Wait, that's my meteorologist."
He staked claim to him, it sounds like.
I'm there
That's
for the
sweet.
people.
Very personal.
Wonderful. Well, Merry Christmas to you, Mary, and thank you for calling in.
Yes, have a blessed Christmas
Christmas.
season.
Thank you very much.
Blessings
That's
to
That's
you.
awesome. How funny.
And this is Berto. Good morning. Hi.
Hello.
Berto, are you there?
Berto
lost
went with
another
Mike.
one.
He
Yeah,
went with
no,
Mike,
Berto.
yeah.
He and Mike
right.
are both out shopping.
They-
You know, back to what Mary was saying, when you came, how long have you been here? 7 years?
8 years.
8 years.
Yes.
When Amy, for those of you who are not familiar with the way this process works, when Kristen was the co-anchor of the morning show,
Kristen Priesall.
Kristen Priesall, then moved up to be the evening anchor before she is now staying home with her kids and her husband. There was pretty much kind of an open audition, and we had a couple of people come in and read with Lelan and myself and Dave. And when Amy came in, everything stopped. We pretty much locked the door and wouldn't let her out because I mean,
Did she sing?
no, she did not sing. Had she sung, we'd have never had her. We would have, yeah. No, we pretty much locked the door because you were a perfect fit, always have been.
Yeah.
So we're honored and blessed that you're with us every
And we
morning.
have to
We're
thank
with
Charlie
you.
Neese for that assist.
Yeah, Charlie Neese
Yeah.
called you,
He
right?
did. This was totally a God thing because I left my job in Paducah, Kentucky to stay home with my children because I was working a night shift and they were at school and I was never seeing them, much like why Kristen
Right.
left.
Yeah.
And so it gets to the point that I just prayed and prayed and prayed. So I decided to stay home, and lo and behold, years even before that, Charlie and I both worked in Cape Girardeau, and we had become friends. And when he got to Nashville, I had called him and said, "Don't forget me, never forget me." I mean, this was probably 13, 14 years ago. And so he said anyway, so we moved to Hopkinsville from Paducah, and I don't have a job, and it's it's getting a little bit desperate in terms of finances. We had 2 mortgages, and I could go on and on about all that. But Charlie remembered me, and he told the boss about me, and I got a chance to come in, and it was as soon as I came in with Kurt and Philip on camera that day, and I felt like I had known you all my life. So anyway, that was a blessing, much like Christmas blessings. I mean, it truly was. It's such a gift.
It's great when it works out.
It is.
Yeah.
And I'm
Well,
sorry
definitely.
I took so long to tell that.
No, that was our gift.
that's
It's,
good.
I'm telling you, it was.
I didn't know you had said that
awesome.
to Charlie though so many years earlier.
Yes, I had, and he said I was sitting in a meeting, and your name popped into my head, which I know is a God thing, and I'm not kidding. The next week I had the job. I mean, it was so. Anyway, it was good because we were about to have Visa-sponsored suppers every day. Money was getting tight, let me tell you.
But you know what? Really, there is a chemistry about the people that you see on TV, and I
Yes.
feel this way
It
when
has
I
to
go
work.
yeah,
does.
you know,
Yes.
and you see that hopefully with us, and it's genuine. You know, we're all friends.
Yeah.
We all care about each other's kids and spouses and all of that. So there's a chemistry there. There's a bond that we all share that I think is very special. It makes coming to work a real blessing every day.
And it's really important because with the morning show, we're in that studio for a long time. It's not.
Yes.
and it's not that the guys have it easy in the evening who do a 30-minute show or a 60-minute show, but hours, 4 or 5 hours every day. You really have to be able to have some chemistry for people to work together in a really good, productive way.
And it has to be there off camera too, because you can't really fake it on camera. If it's not there off camera,
and that's what's fun when you see people. I saw some people yesterday at the grocery store who watch our show, and you just cannot thank them enough for honoring us that way. But you're right. Hopefully they see that what they see on TV is what they see in real life. You know?
People mention that to me all the time.
Me too.
You all look like you're having fun.
Yes.
And I said, well, that's because we are.
We truly are. And I think, Leland, you were right saying you can't fake that stuff. And I can't. What you see is what you get. I can't. Whatever my emotion is or whatever you're seeing is how I'm feeling right at that very
Even if it's
moment.
a bad moment.
And sometimes I have my moments. Just saying.
Don't we all?
Yes.
No, I don't believe that.
Actually we
Well,
don't.
especially because you're a mom, and so you're still connected with the family and everything, and so you're hearing sometimes there's that moment where a child may call you. Like yesterday, Anna homesick, and so you're thinking, what can I do? And so you're dealing with those issues off camera because number one, you're a mom. This is a great job to have, and we're blessed to have it.
Yes.
But you're a parent number one.
You're exactly right. And I was texting her yesterday. She has the flu, by the way, after we went to the doctor. So she's going to be all right. But we will talk more about that. We've got to wrap things up here in just a minute. I know Leland has to do a quick cut in, and we're going to let you get over to the other studio to do that. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All
Merry
right.
Christmas to all of you all, too.
All right. We'll be right back.